Helping small businesses visualize savings. What does a small business owner care about? Most are running lean on working capital, so their primary concern is probably making payroll. This can be an issue if you're trying to sell efficiency products or services. The minute you start talking about the upfront cost of the project, the prospect's interest may wane. Even if you offer a one-year payback, small business prospects may still have to pass because their cash flow is already committed to keeping their doors open. Many simply don't have the cash to advance an entire year's utility savings today to pay for that one-year payback measure. Small business owners have to watch every dollar to ensure they stay viable. If you put yourself in their shoes, you can easily understand why. After all, what good is energy-efficient lighting if you can't make payroll? So let's assume you're trying to sell a lighting retrofit for a small cafe that would produce a few $1,000s in utility savings annually. How could you convince the owner that the efficiency investment is worth undertaking? The most direct path to a yes could be helping the proprietor focus on the positive outcome rather than the first cost. You might ask, if you had a few $1,000s of extra working capital in your hands today, what would you do with it? Then zip it. Just allow the question to hang in the air to give your prospect the time to consider it carefully before answering. He might say, well, the first thing I do is replace our espresso machine that just died so we can once again sell coffee drinks at $4 a pop instead of the $2 we're now charging for drip coffee. You might very well respond, well, that certainly makes sense. What if we could get creative about financing that lighting upgrade we've been discussing? What if we could secure a utility rebate for 50% of the project costs and 6 months of low-interest financing to cover the balance? I've already run the numbers, and the project savings would fully amortize the 50% non-rebated portion in just 6 months. After that, all of your utility savings would go directly into a special account that you could eventually use to buy your new espresso machine with cash. Think about it. Before long, you could have both the lighting retrofit and the new espresso machine paid off. Your shop would look better than ever, you'd be back in the $4 per serving coffee business, and you'd continue to enjoy lower utility bills for many years to come.